Hey everybody, this is Mr. Moore, and this is your first Flip faculty meeting of the school year. It's actually Friday afternoon, August 11th. I'm not sure when you're actually going to be viewing this, but hopefully you're viewing this before the start of the school year. This has a lot of information that will be helpful to you prior to students coming back. And so welcome to the 2017-2018 school year. We're excited to get underway and excited to greet you as you come back to work next week. Let's get started with some information. First of all, I want to remind everyone that the Welcome Back meeting is being held at New Spring Church in Powdersville on Tuesday, August the 15th. You can see there that we have breakfast provided and some meet and greet time to connect with everyone from 7:45 to 8:45. And then we will begin right after that at 9 o'clock with our meeting at New Spring. We plan to be done by 11:30 with that. We have some important kind of big idea, vision, information that's going to be crucial for framing our school year during that time. And then you'll have the rest of the day to work in your room and plan together. Also want to mention to everybody, because we do have some new friends, that we do communicate, we think, very well at Powdersville with our faculty and staff, and with our parents. You'll learn more about how we communicate with parents later, but for our faculty and staff, we send out a weekly blog. We're going to try to move that to send that over the weekend and definitely by Monday to front load your week. We do send out emails, remind text messages, and we are moving, as we mentioned in an email earlier this summer, we're moving faculty meetings and really professional development meetings every Wednesday afternoon. So make sure you clear your Wednesday afternoon schedules to be in attendance. We'll talk more about that later on. Our first day's calendar was linked in the first blog that was sent out. That will give you a lot of detail and information about this first week back for you, so you can use that to know when you have training and when you have some free time to work in your room or plan with your grade levels. So make sure you take a look at that and let us know if you have questions. Obviously, our theme continues to be a college and career-ready theme with an emphasis on the profile of a South Carolina graduate. That's how we started last year. We're continuing that this year, and we look forward to that being another focus for us throughout this 17-18 school year. And I just want to mention, before I turn it over to Ms. Tollison, that let's get off to a great start. I think our year oftentimes is defined by the way we get the school year started. So let's work hard this first week back, and let's be a team and work as a team, and certainly approach everything with a positive attitude. That's what makes Powdersville Elementary School certainly a very special place to work. So welcome back. Look forward to seeing you next week. And with that, I'm going to now turn it over to Mrs. Tollison.
Hi, I am Melissa Tollison. I'm going to go over the orientation night reminders for you. And some important information that you need to have in your classroom as well. So the first thing is just a reminder that we will begin with our 4th and 5th graders. This is a drop-in style. It will be from 5:30 to 7:30. And so students and their families will come down to the classroom. They are already looking forward to meeting our wonderful teachers. Tuesday, we will have our 3rd graders in our building, and they will meet all together in the multipurpose room at 5:30 p.m. We will actually open the doors a little bit before then, because we want to start our meeting right at 5:30. We will block off some seats for our teachers to be down there, because we will be introducing our 3rd grade teachers to the families as well. One thing I want to say is, if it is not your night, you probably want to make sure that your classroom door is locked so that you don't have families that are not your students on that particular night coming into your classroom. So you may want to take care of that. Some things that you will have in your classroom. The first thing is a PTSO sign-up sheet. This year we're going to try to put those in the classrooms. We feel like we will get a better response that way. If you could just encourage parents to sign up. There are various ways that they can serve our school, both here on school grounds or also at home. We have an excellent PTSO this year. We're very excited about that. There's some different membership opportunities, so if you can just really push that, encourage that. And then if you have questions about that form, our PTSO president this year is Jennifer Shumpert, so she can help with that. Something new that we're trying this year is a first day transportation form. If you've been here in the past, we have done this actually on the first day, and we've had students fill this out. We are going to have, it's a half sheet, and at the top it's labeled PVES First Day Transportation Check. If you will please have that out on the student's desk or somewhere where the parents will stop by, they will fill this out. All this is requesting from them is how they plan for their child to go home on that first day. We often have confusion. Some people do a different transportation on the first day than the rest of the week. And so we just want to make sure that we are clear and that students are getting home safely. So they will fill this out. They have the option of bus, car, YMCA, or other. They're going to put their, the parents' phone number, their relationship, whether it's mother, father, grandparent, whatever. And then if they are a bus driver, we're going to ask them to put a bus rider, we're going to ask them for their address. Teachers, you are going to keep this paper with you, and the only reason to send it up to the office would be if on that first day you have a question or the kid has a question and you need for one of us in the office to call and confirm. But hopefully this will be accurate since the parents are filling this out for us. So again, you'll keep this in your classroom after it's been completed, and then you can just double check this the first day of school in the morning. You're also going to get car rider name tags. Those are all together. On one side, you have the student's name. On the other side is a letter to the parents explaining this to them. If for some reason you are short one, maybe you've had a new student added to you recently, if you will send me an email with the child's name that you're missing, and then I'll be glad to get one of those printed and get it to you. Teachers, we are asking that you plan to park in the back of the school on your orientation night. So if you're new and you don't know how to get there, feel free to stop by and we will direct you that way. But if you will please plan to park in the back, that'll help us with some of the traffic and parking places in the front. We also ask that you dress professionally. We're not going to necessarily wear a particular thing like our school shirts or anything like that. We're just going to ask that you dress professionally, remembering that this is our first impression with our students and their families, and so we obviously want to get off on the right foot. Again, don't forget to lock your doors if that's not your orientation night, and make sure you have a smile and you make a great first impression with our families. Thank you. And next up is Miss Lee.
Hey guys, this is Tammy Lee, the guidance counselor. Welcome back everyone, and especially welcome to our new faculty members. As a school counselor, I strive to serve our students and all of you as well. Please let me know if I can help you in any way this school year. For my guidance program, I will continue to implement Early Act First Night, and we will continue to have 4 knighting ceremonies this year. I will meet with the new teachers to give them additional information regarding the Early Act First Night program. Our leadership team has been trained in a bullying prevention program called PVES, so I will be correlating this program with Early Act First Night lessons. I will begin guidance lessons in September, and our first 2 virtues are respect and responsibility. The second week of school, Miss Martin and I will be visiting each class during art to read the book Only One You to each of your classes. This is a story that celebrates each child and their uniqueness. After I discuss the story and challenge each child to embrace his or her uniqueness, Miss Nix will have them paint a river rock that illustrates their personality and celebrates their uniqueness. Later, these rocks will be placed outside as a path to our greenhouse. Special thanks to Miss Martin for the idea, to Miss Nix for painting the rocks during art class, and to Miss Fowler for ordering each classroom a copy of the book Only One You. This is a great message for all of us to remember our uniqueness and to continue to make a difference in the world around us. During the first week of school, I will drop into each classroom to introduce myself and to welcome your students. Let's have a fantastic year. And now let's hear from Jamie Vance.
Hi, this is Nurse Jamie. I wanted to remind you about the emergency forms that I will need if something happens to you and I need to call EMS. I will give them this form. Please let your neighbor know if there's any concerns that you have that they might want to watch out, so you can watch out for each other when I'm not available. I will put those in your box and you can just give them back to me ASAP, please. It is with much sadness that I tell you that the blood-borne pathogens training that is required will no longer be given by me. However, it will be linked to you from the district office, so we will still be doing it because it is still required. Your online viewing, when it's completed, will be your required signature. It is your responsibility. It goes straight to the district office, so they will make sure that that has been done. So that's a good thing. The health passes are on the drive for you to print and copy. Please, please, please put the child's whole name. We have a lot of Braylons and Bradens, and I don't know who they are, especially at the first of the year. If you'll put all of their names, your name, that will be awesome. And I am looking for some first responders and more information about that to come. Up next is Lisa Booth. Thank you so much.
Hi y'all, my name is Lisa Booth. I'm the attendance clerk here at Powdersville Elementary. I'm also at the front desk opening the door for everybody to come and go. We have some major changes in attendance this year. That's not crucial for you to know right now, but I do want you to know it's very important that you take attendance the first 11 days of school by 8:05. We're going to be doing this in Power School, our Power Teacher for y'all. We will not be using the blue cardstock attendance cards as we've done in the past. Again, please take attendance by 8:05 every day. If a student comes in tardy without a tardy slip to your classroom, please send them back to the office. It is not necessary for you to keep the tardy slips. That's up to you, but they do need to enter your classroom with one. You do not have to mark your students tardy. Just send them back to the office and I'll take care of that for you. A happy thought is that we will begin Friday lunches for teachers and staff on September 1st. We'll have a variety of places we will order from. You'll be responsible to come to the office and place your order either the day before or the morning of. I'll be sending out more information about that. All right, next up is Ms. Patty Ellison.
I'm Patty Ellison. I'm the secretary and the bookkeeper here at Powdersville Elementary. I just want to let you know that all of the room keys, the smartboard accessories, and your lunch count envelopes have been placed in your mailbox. If you are new to PVES this year, your telephone voicemail instructions have been placed in your teacher box. If you have any questions about that, please just come see me. Remember, voicemail messages are digital and they can be retrieved through your email. Your receipt books will be placed in your mailbox after orientation night. Receipt book procedures are located in the Google Drive folder that's 2718 PVS, and you'll see a separate folder for receipt book procedures. And also you can check out a folder there that I have, and it's titled Staff Documents. If you have any questions at all, just please come see me in the office.
All right, everybody, that concludes our first Flip faculty meeting of the year. Thanks for taking time to listen to this. The great thing about it is you can go back and replay certain spots, certain slides if you need to go back over that information. And as always, I'm sure we left something out. So if we did, we'll get that out to you just as soon as we can. We're excited about making a great first impression with our parents and with our students next week at our orientation nights. Thanks to all those non-homeroom teachers who are going to be serving those 2 nights. And again, teachers, just let us know how we can support you and help you as we get started off next week. Everybody have a great weekend, and let's have a great first week back.